Joining me on the telecast right now is Dilip Oommen. He is the CEO of ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel. He's also the president of the Indian Steel Association. Mr. Oommen, good to have you on the telecast. Of course, your first reaction after you heard the budget.
Thank you very much for having me on your channel. It's an interim budget, and therefore it was meant to be this way. I think it shows fiscal prudence, fiscal discipline, the fact that the fiscal deficit is being controlled to 5.1%. It's a very good indicator of stability of the economy. Yes, there is a 11.1% increase in the infrastructure spend, but when you this is with respect to last year's budget, but when you compare it with what is likely to be spent, which is about 9.5 lakh crore, then it is actually a 17% jump. Mm-hmm. And as you know, any spend on the infrastructure has a direct impact on the steel consumption, and therefore the steel industry will benefit from this move.
Right.
And also,
yeah.
and also, there is a focus on housing for the people who are not so privileged. There is solar rooftop solar panels being installed. All this entails steel consumption.
Absolutely. So it's an indirect impact when we talk about infrastructure, when we talk about housing, when we talk about solar panels, when we talk about green energy. You're absolutely right. But, one more big focus that the government had in this interim budget was about the corpus of 1 lakh crore rupees that has been built. This is for innovation and research. Now, how can this be inculcated by the steel industry to see a pivot point where it is able to contribute and is a key factor in developing India into a $7 trillion economy?
See, it's a good question. Even otherwise, we were into innovation, but the companies, the Honorable Prime Minister's focus now on R&D, on innovation is indeed laudable. It will help the breakthrough technologies to come up, especially today. In today's environment, everyone is looking at decarbonization. Everyone is looking at reducing the cost of hydrogen. So this will come a long way in even towards net zero target of 2070.
Right. How do you think we'll be able to get the best material science and the state-of-the-art alloy fabrication in India for frontline sectors like defense and space?
See, even without this, we are looking at import substitution in a very big way. We are keen on producing high-end steels required for defense, required for EV sector. We are the electrical industry. But this will be, apart from the PLI scheme, this is another fillip for us to develop newer steels for new age technology. And we are into digital age. We are already into a digital age, but this will further speed up this emphasis on innovation, will speed up the digitization drive of all the industries, apart from their other core activities. Digitization will definitely get a big fillip with this.
Okay. Also, your reaction, sir, on are you bullish on the Indian economy today? The stock markets have been resilient. They have started on a high and they continue to be so.
See, absolutely. And this is only a precursor of what is to come up in July. In July, I'm sure the main budget will come. This is only an interim budget. And the market also recognizes that. This budget will also attract foreign investments because it shows that India is very keen on fiscal prudence. It is keen on reducing fiscal deficit. It is keen on maintaining fiscal discipline in the market. So I think it's the foreign investments also would be attracted to a greater extent to this country.
There has been an announcement, figures that have been provided by the government, 25 crore that people who have been alleviated from poverty. There have been a number of schemes that have been announced when it comes to houses, when it comes to water, when it comes to electricity, when it comes to health. At the same time, there have been avant-garde initiatives, funding corpus that has also been provided by the government in various sectors, whether we talk about AI or semiconductors, we talk about defense and space. Do you think India is at a position right now that there can be an increment in the per capita income of an individual and there is a level playing field for individuals across the country, the 140 crore population of our country, and at the same time, we are then going to be able to target the third largest economy tag that we have been vying for?
Absolutely. As I said, more is expected in July. The idea is that there should be more disposable income in the hands of the people. We have seen the indication already in this interim budget, but this will further get accentuated, I'm sure, in July, where the disposable income at the hands of the people, especially in rural India, goes up. And this will in turn speed up the consumption of not only steel, but all even consumables as well.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Dilip Oommen, for joining us on the telecast, sharing your views on the interim budget 2024.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.